Hi there everybody, how's it going? I hope you're all doing very well indeed. This is myself, Matt the Tomato. Welcome back to some more SimCity 4. We are playing here where the region is one big city. So, obviously in the last episode we decided that this was going to be some ocean over here, and we built the Fun Nation Airport over here. So, let's just bring that up there. So we've got the Fun Nation Airport over that way to add to Flyford. So yeah, we've got plenty of, so we've got 2 airports now. We might consider building a 3rd one, but we were building up this ocean area over here. And I have decided that, well, as we did over there, we're going to build some islands. So let's reconcile over here, and basically we need to cover this entire place in valley to basically make water. But we do, however, want to create some islands. So let's start by raising one there. There, one there, and basically we're just going to flatten these out a little bit. Right, they look a bit odd for now. But yeah, so basically we want to make them a little bit more interesting. Okay, so this is going to be more like tropical islands here. So they're relatively flat, but I was thinking about creating some cliff islands actually. Actually, we could do that. Yeah, actually that's not the worst idea in the world actually. Let's raise them up a little bit. Make them into more plateau sort of structures. Yeah, that's a better idea. Okay, so we'll do that one. This one's going to be quite big. But then what we're going to do is I'm then going to like carve into them a little bit like that, so that they look, you know, a little bit odd. They're not, you know, completely circular. There we go. So something like that. Okay, so that looks like a bum. Actually looks like a bum. Right. So yeah, let's do something like that. So it's all a little bit wonky. We got, you know, that. Just, you know, a little bit weird and, you know, odd, basically. So we've got an island structure over here. And we're just going to call these the Angel Islands. This is going to be another one for my wonderful Katie. Angel Islands. Okay. So, we could maybe bridge between these, which could be, you know, maybe that's quite a good, you know, actually that's quite a fun way to go about it. But actually I think I'm just going to put, if I can, I'd like to put ferries. Except I can't for this one, can I? Because I've made it too steep. Yeah, I've made that one far too steep. Right, I can do that one. I can also do that one, but this one over here cannot actually be accessed via ferry because I made it too steep. Yeah, I have. Okay, so what are we going to do with this island then? That's the question. This island, maybe we will need some other means of getting here. Maybe we do go with a bridge. That's the ultimate question. I can actually bridge, yeah. Yeah, let's bridge it then. Okay, sure. Right, so we'll do this, and then basically just run a road down the middle of this island, like that. This might be an industry area, actually. I'm going to build some industry on this island. This is going to be not going to be a particularly great island, this one. Okay, and then these two can obviously be, these two here can be residential islands. So again, let's make that one really small, and then just cut that over there somehow. Cool. Okay. Right. So each individual island is going to need its own power and whatnot, because we're not going to send power lines all across all this lot. Right. So let's go. We need to make this a bit, you know, like not so blocky. I think. I feel like that's what I need to do. I need to make it so that it's not so blocky. So, and it's attempt to anyway. Anyway, they're all living up on top of hills anyway, so there's like... Yeah, let's try and make it so that it's a bit more, you know, there's a bit more space. And it's spread out a bit more. There we go. So, like that. And then we've got, let's say, a couple of shops over there, and maybe another couple of shops there. So it's just like little commercial areas, basically. We'll build a wind turbine at the highest point, which is there. This one's going to be slightly different. This is going to be more blocky, so we'll have more of a high street running down the middle here with some shops, and then we'll have residential running around the back, like something like that. Yeah, so this will be a little bit more high street-ish, like yeah, just a bit more like an. It's okay, but then we'll build like a couple of areas at the back here. We'll build another one there. That'll do. And then something like that. We could also build a beach over here. At least I was hoping so. Actually, let's build the beach. The beach can be on the other side. There we go. So the beach is on the other side. So that's relatively easy accessible. Let's just build a path that runs around there. That's fine. And then the same there. We can do that. And indeed that. Sure. Then we'll have a few little things. So ranger station. We can have a tennis courts. So let's build a tennis court there. Build another one there. Gazebos. We can dock gazebos all over the place because it's, you know, quite sort of, you know, you can imagine maybe it's a hot place. We've got the beach. We can do some basketball in and around. Small flower garden. Oh yeah, they're not connected, are they? These ones here. Have to go through there like that. So yeah, it's all a little bit odd. Yeah. Okay, and then maybe, just maybe, some sort of football fields. Actually, yeah, we'll put that over there. You can imagine maybe that's the local team. And you have to go sort of around over there for that one. There we go. That's the local team. And let's make sure we get some sort of wind turbine. Let's build one over there and one over here. That'll be fine. Let's build another wind turbine over there as well. And I'm not going to build any industry over here. I was going to, but I've decided not to. So let's just go. Actually, let's make this into a farm. Make that into a farm, and we'll have like a small set of houses in and around off of certain areas here. So it's like a street there, random little roads, and we'll just have a couple of cute little houses. Maybe run off of these, kind of like that, basically. D-zone, those ones, and those ones. There we go. And once again, highest point over there, and probably over there. Build ourselves. So yeah, let's get a farm over there. We've got ferries running between these two. We will do the right. We don't need to do that, but I will do the smoke detector program. The mayor is going to live on the main island over here. Not sure where, mind you, but somewhere. There is where the mayor's going to live, and so those ferries are just going to run between those two, I'm imagining. I'll just wait for some of that to develop a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so these people don't have jobs, of course they don't. But then we could maybe create a little bit of island life by, say, let's create a school. There we go. So we'll increase the local bus funding, we'll go up to 200, but yeah, these people don't have jobs, so, because they're miles away from all the industry, so, sure, that'll do, and this particular island over here can have water as well. Whoops! Needs to be destroyed, because then that'll be polluted water because of the agriculture. So yeah, this particular island over here can have water, but the other ones don't. There we go. Lovely. So there's a ferry that moves between both of these islands, and I imagine moves also between the other like the other zone as well, so it comes over from the mainland, because a little ferry by the airport, of course. There we go, that's rather nice. Okay, save and exit to region. Yeah, that's rather good. Okay. So then, show boundaries. Right, so these two tiles are quite easy. They're just going to be all ocean, basically. So yeah, let's just lower this down here. There we go, job done. Nice and simple. So it's just going to be water over here. Go, excellent. Cool, right. These two are also going to be the same. There we go. Ocean. Then I don't know how far down to stretch it. I might just stretch it down to as far as all these little tiles on this edge here. I think. So I'll stretch it down as far as these little tiles and I'll end it here. So it'll sort of curve around this way somehow. So in there, and we'll build some more islands over here. We definitely have some more islands. There we go. Yeah, this is how far I'm going to take it. So in the next tile to the south, which is the bigger one down here, this one here, we will end the ocean, and then we'll start building something else along here. Okay, so this one here, excellent. So let's start by let's lower this side first. Right. So how do we want to design this? Because I fancy making this into an island as well. So see, that's not bad actually. I quite like that. It's nice and flat. Can make quite big use of that. We can build. It's a similar, obviously, to the pancake island that we built. Yeah, we'll make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, because what I really wanted to do was do I really want to do that? No. No is the answer. We could maybe stretch out a little bit more. Give us a little bit more building space. Okay, so maybe actually in the middle we could create some sort of hilltop. Like some sort of peak. So all the buildings around the outside. So it's a bit like the Canary Islands, where it's quite volcanic in the middle, but then everything's built around the outside. See, that's quite okay actually. I quite like that. So yeah, let's build another peak. Let's make that a bit higher. There we go. So yeah, it's a little bit like the Canary Islands in a certain way. Sort of the middle bit is quite, quite volcanic. We could maybe, if we actually create like some sort of crater, like that, you could maybe imagine that this is a volcano of some sorts. So yeah, let's make it so it looks like things have erupted a bit. So it is a little bit, yeah. So looks like a volcano. So yeah, it's uneven. It's very all over the place. It's not, not flat at all. Let's just retrieve some of the, retrieving some of the ocean there. To then, yeah, make it really weird. Like that. I don't really want that little piece of... There we go. Something like that. So there we go. So let's call this So most volcanoes aren't called volcano. They usually Mount something, like Mount Etna in Sicily or Fuji, you know, in Tokyo or Japan. Sorry. So let's call this one. Mount Smeg. Nah, that's really bad. Not. I was thinking something like Mount Waddington. No, not Waddington. I don't actually know. Shall I pull up another subscriber? Yeah, let's do it. Right, let's pull up another subscriber. I spend too much time cycling through this stuff to... I should do this beforehand. Really. Whoops, I made a mistake there. Right, so who is my second oldest subscriber? Flavley. Okay, so Flavley. Mount Flavley. There we go. Mount Flavley is what it's going to be. Okay, so basically we're just going to have one road sort of arches its way around the bottom in general. And then this is just going to be a road that runs all the way around the outside. So, right, so we can do this. So, of course, it's not meant to be straight at all. It's supposed to be wonky and all over the place. It's up and down the hills. So we go through the crater. Yeah, shut up. But yeah, this is something different. So the main road that just makes its way around here, basically. There we go, like that. Excellent. So we've got the main road that runs around here. I'm thinking about maybe doing the main town, if anything, down here somewhere. Right, so the main town over here. So if we go, yeah, let's go like this, there, and then some shopping, if any, like that. So yeah, we've got the main town over this side. We can build a little bit more like that, a bit like that. So I'd love to see that form. And then we can sort of blocky it over this way. It is a bit blocky, but... So yeah, it's just something, basically. And then we can build a car and passenger ferry there. So this is going to be the only way onto the island, basically. There. That's going to be the only way onto the island, over that way. Cool, right, I will go with some power, so a couple of wind turbines will probably do it. There we go, and then we'll have some isolated areas of residential kicking around. So we could maybe do, yeah, just a road that comes off there. Maybe not like that. Let's have some sort of property over that way. Yeah, we'll have a bit of a close like that. We'll have a secondary town maybe over here somewhere. So like a small town with a bit of commercial. So this is like a secondary area for people to live. Isn't quite the capital. It's quite close. And then yeah, so we'll do that. And then I was thinking maybe if we can designate like a touristy spot. So we can maybe say the beaches. It's rubbish. Unless we go over here. Yeah, let's go over here. Ugh. we go. So we got like the main beach on the island for the tourists over there, with like some high density. Because if you build it high density, then at least you'll get like bigger properties. So let's destroy those two and do that. We're not actually going to get high density there, I'm pretty sure, but basically the aim is that we, you know, just so that you can highlight that it's a touristy area, so you get bigger buildings, is what I'm basically trying to highlight here. So we can isolate these by powering them with wind turbines. And then what I was going to do is I was actually going to build a good and proper wind farm in and around here to be able to actually power those bigger buildings. Right, that one needs to be destroyed because it is not equidistant. So we could do something like that maybe. Yeah, so there, and then just run the power over there like that, with the hope that that will actually be okay. So yeah, so the ferries arrive over here, and then maybe you get taken around. So we can maybe simulate like a coach or something like that by building some bus stops. These are elevated rail canals, I suppose. Yeah, but let's go like we can go with some bus stops. So you can imagine that maybe we got a bus that runs around the island. So we've got one there, and then we can build one there, and one there. So it's a bus that just runs around the island, you can imagine, basically. So let's go ahead and, okay, invite to pull up a chair. We will live out here. Not powered. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we've done that. Actually losing money. Oh, because of all the wind turbines I've built, I suppose. And then some sort of water pump. So that all of this is watered here, so those big buildings can emerge. That's literally it, basically. Although we could, to a certain extent, we could maybe water everything. And I think we will. We'll water the whole island here. Because it will actually generate a little bit more income with these. So yeah, we can run around this way like this. The beaches don't necessarily need to be watered, but yeah. So that way, better buildings can be built. Cool. Okay. So we should hopefully see some changes there. Yeah, it'd be very hard to actually make money in any way. So, I suppose the easiest way would be to drop some taxes. I suppose is probably the only realistic way of perhaps attracting some interest. So yeah, we're not going to get tall, dense buildings over there. That isn't going to happen because we can't supply them with all the needs. Not without losing a crap load of money, although we could maybe just, say maybe let's put in a school. Yeah, better buildings. So yeah, they are much better. We can go with the smoke detector program, tourism promotion, I suppose. So yeah, that's about as good as we're going to get, really. It's not going to get much taller. I suppose maybe if we... Oh, Sims, look to the heavens. I suppose maybe if we went with... whoops! Oh, I proper ballsed up there, didn't I? Right, well done. Yeah, excellent. Right, put that there. We can go with a couple of parks and whatnot. So, tennis courts maybe. Just to further try and improve the land value a little bit, but it's not going to be that brilliant because there's a lot of things missing here, let's face it. Putting in a grave is going to be really hard here. Jesus. Right. So yeah, there's only so much we can really do here. Police, maybe? There you go, small police. At least provide some coverage of some sorts. And maybe a medical clinic. Obviously, costs an absolute fortune, so... But yeah, there's no way we'd actually be able to develop massive buildings in this area. So, and there's no proper commute to get to work either. There's no jobs here or whatnot. So, commute's actually medium apparently, but crime low. Yeah, see, traffic noise is apparently really high. That's interesting. Yeah, that is about. Seems smaller for station. Oh, right, okay, yeah. There you go, fire station. Thought it meant like a train station. I was like, hang on a minute. Marginally confused. What's this drive mission here? Hose down the cats. Right. So you can either rescue the cats or you can hose them down. But no, yeah, there's nothing's going to develop here. Yeah. Okay, but that's quite a cool, it's an interesting island, so I'm imagining quite a lot of people are... Yeah, there's some good usage over there, so... But yeah, that's it's more of a mount island, with an extinct volcano in the middle. It's more to do with that than anything else, but yes. Okay, so we'll save and exit to the region there. And yeah, so that's going to go like... Yeah, that's quite good, actually. I quite like the look of that. So, this one here is just going to be ocean again, I think. So, let's go ahead and... We can obviously modify that as well, so... Yeah, we can modify that. But yeah, I think that's going to be ocean. And then it's going to be in these tiles here where the ocean's going to end. So yeah, we'll wrap it around here like that. And somewhere in here, I think we'll bring in a river to then come and join up to this stretch of water here. I think is the way we're going to do it. But we don't actually have a lot more tiles left. Obviously, you could argue that this is a waste of space, blah, 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 blah. But we're not trying to maximize the population here. That's not what we're trying to do. We're just trying to design something that looks nice, that, is relatively functional. Of course, the idea being that the region is one big city. So we're sort of simulating the countryside out here with a few places and whatnot, and then obviously we've then got the major city over here. So there's definitely room to design another industrial park, probably over here. Certainly in this one, yeah, I think so. So we need to get a motorway access to come in here, and yeah, this needs to be another industrial estate, probably with a seaport. So yeah, lots and lots of ferries moving around here, which is kind of good to see. A little bit of internal ferries over here in the river, and then another major ocean over this way, and yeah, with the two seaports, of course. So we'll probably build another couple of seaports over here with the big industries out that way. So another large industrial estate. May not be the last industrial estate, but it certainly will be. There's not going to be too many more. Might build another one down here, but then we've already got this one over here, so kind of, not that brilliant. We don't want to build them too close together. We've got a couple of small ones here, but the major ones are quite far away from each other here. They're a decent distance away. So if we build one here, there's sort of one down there. Yeah, maybe we could build another one on the edge here, but I'm not sure. I kind of wanted to continue the mountainous theme a little bit here, but I'm not sure whether that's going to happen. We also need to consider the idea of the railway track coming in here. We might need to bring in another couple of tracks from this side to create a sort of a northern hub. And then over this way, we want to create a southern hub with this track, so there'll be more tracks coming in this way for the railway. And then probably one or two motorways snaking in this side as well, because there's actually only one motorway coming in from the north. There's two from here, one from the south. So yeah, if we build another couple over here, then that's going to look quite okay, I think. So, but that's it for now then. So cheers for watching, guys. This has been myself, Matt the Tomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series, and join me next time for more SimCity 4 and our playthrough here, where the region is one big city. See you later.